Hello guys, we are live finally. Thank you so much for joining us. We are so much excited. This is Saturday Live Tech. This is a platform whereby we get to interview experts from the tech industry where they get to share their experience, they get to share their life journey in tech. Yeah, my name is Monica Wawero and I will be your host. I'm so much excited. With me here, I have Rodgers. Rodgers Ndocha is an intern in Deep Africa. He's going to tell us more about his experience in this company, how it has impacted his tech life. So welcome, Rodgers.
Thank you so much, Monique.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for hosting me here today.
We are so glad to have you. I think it's it's a coincidence you're wearing black.
I like black outfits.
Oh, that's amazing. So, Rodgers, you can tell us a little bit about yourself. Who is Rodgers? Where does it come from? Yeah.
Okay, Rodgers is a techie person. I am a techie guy. I come from Yamira County. Yeah, I love everything about technology. I'm interested so much in technology, getting to know what's coming up in the tech industry is what I love most. Yes.
So where are you from?
I'm from Yamira County, but currently I'm a student at University of Eldoret, winding up because this is my final year. I'm on final touches. Yes.
So, Rodgers, how did you come to find out about Deep Africa Limited?
Yes, as a techie guy, of course, I used to build some fun stuffs. So there was a time I built a website. Once you identify yourself as a developer, as a web developer, the first thing most developers do, website developers do, is they build their own website. That's we call my portfolio website. So I built a portfolio website. And what you do is once you build your portfolio website, it's on your local machine, it's not online, it doesn't interest you so much. You want it to be online, to be accessible by everybody. Yeah. So I wanted my website to be online. So I was looking for a company which will offer me a hosting space. I purchased so I can upload my website to be online. So I was asking my friends for the company that will offer me, high quality servers, the servers of high speed that I can upload on my website. So one of my friends requested me to deepAfrica. I went online, I searched for deepAfrica, accessed their website, I looked all the packages that's what they were offering. So I got interested, and then the next thing I did, I picked the number from the website. I gave them a call. I explained myself. I explained what I needed. They guided me all through. They offered me that interaction, and then they uploaded my website online. That's how I came to know about deepAfrica. Yes.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. So you can tell us what made you apply for internship in Deep Africa, or what attracted you to this company?
Yes, first of all, I was a client to deepAfrica.
Mm-hmm.
deepAfrica hosted my website online,
Mm-hmm.
so I was a client.
Mm-hmm.
I was aware of the quality of their services.
Mm-hmm.
I was aware how they treat their customers, how they provide, their support with their customers.
Mm-hmm.
It was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and for me, I got interested. I'm a techie guy. A techie company is offering me, services. You feel good, and then the service they offer, quality one. So I got interested with them, and then there was a time I applied for a job at deepAfrica to work as a remote dev at when I was at my second year. So I did an interview. They were so friendly. Yeah, but didn't got selected because they wanted someone who would access their offices. But then I was a student. So I didn't got selected. But I took that positively because I said I'm going to work more hard so that when I finish school, I'm going to try again at Deep Africa. So normally at school, you assign an industrial attachment once you are heading to finish. So I said, let me try Deep Africa once more before I applied to other companies. So I applied as an intern at Deep Africa. I got accepted. And then I didn't continue applying to other companies because Deep Africa was much of my interest. Yes, that's how I find myself at Deep Africa.
And we are glad to have you.
Thank you so much.
So what are the skills? What are some of the skills that you have brought to this company?
Yes, initially when I came to Deep Africa, the skills I had was web designing skills. But at Deep Africa, I've got to learn so many skills along the way. Now I can design graphics, I can do tech support. Those are the skills that I've learned internally at Deep Africa. But initially I came as a web designer. Yes. Deep Africa has this culture that employees, you get to interact with the employees. And then once you are interacting with employees, you will get to learn more skills from your colleagues as you work. And that's amazing. That's one of the things that I've got interested in at Deep Africa. Yes, so I've learned how to design graphics and how to provide tech support. Yes, but initially I came as a web designer to Deep Africa. Yes.
So through your interaction with your colleagues, it's when you got to learn to know about the graphics and other skills.
Yes, through interacting. At Deep Africa, you work as a team. There's that free interaction with everybody. You interact with everybody. Yeah, by interacting, you will get to learn more skills. Yes.
So do you prefer working alone or as a team?
Definitely, I prefer working as a team because actually, if you work alone, you limit yourself to expand your knowledge. You won't expand your knowledge. You only remain what you know is what you know, and then there's not much. But if you work as a team, there's so much to learn. There's so much to learn. At Deep Africa, what you do, we'll work as a team. There's a point where you will do something, but not in a perfect way. Maybe to that not level that you wanted. But that's at a team, you learn from someone who does it better. Once he shows you how the stuff is being done, you learn more, and then you improve. You improve your knowledge. Yeah, your skills get to improve. Yes.
So for how long have you been working here?
Yeah, I've been working like 1.5 months now.
Okay, and what has been your experience in working in Deep Africa?
There's so much experience that I've learned from Deep Africa. Yes, so many from interacting from the colleagues whom I work with. There are so many experience. And what I've learned about Deep Africa is about responsibility. At Deep Africa, there's a way you are supposed to be responsible for the task that you are assigned. When you are responsible for something, you always want to work. You always want the stuff to be done on the right time to meet the deadline. So Deep Africa, we take responsibility. Yes. Another thing I like about Deep Africa is how we interact freely with, the staff, top managers, with the managing directors. It's really amazing. because you get to interact. For example, we have a social Thursday. Social Thursday is a day set aside by deepAfrica where you employees, you get to have fun. You get out of your normal work routine. You do something which is fun. You get out of your working desks, in front of screens. You go out and do something fun with all the staff members, including the managing directors and manager, everybody. So you do something. You can even shoot a TikTok video with your managing director, of course. Yeah, you interact freely. You do more fun things. It's amazing. Yes. And another thing about deepAfrica is like the board really rewards the employees. When the employees work and exceed the expectations of the board, they are rewarded something as a motivation. You are rewarded. At deepAfrica, if you exceed the expectation of the board, you are rewarded something. I don't want to say what it is, but you just know from the day I came here, nimekula vinono.
Yes. Yeah, sure, I can testify of that.
Yes.
So Rodgers, what is that one thing that you can change if given an opportunity? What is that one thing that you can change about this company?
Yeah, at deepAfrica, as for everything is working fine. We have a super team. Employees are performing. Yeah, I think there's nothing to change. There's nothing real to change because we are working fine. Maybe I will recommend if they have more Rodgers. Yes.
Oh, wow, amazing.
Yes, but actually, all of the things are smooth. Because people are learning, they are performing their tasks. Yeah, actually, there's nothing to improve with Africa. It's working at its best.
Wow, that's nice. And I understand that you're yet to graduate in the university. So what do you plan? What do you plan to do after graduation?
Yes, after graduation, of course, I will be graduating this year around November. So after graduation, I want to be building stuffs, solving problems using technology. That's what I do at deepAfrica. Yeah, that's what I do, and that's where my interests are. And of course, I want to improve. Of course, there are some things that you want to do, but you have no much skills or experience to do them. So I want to be improving myself, to do things that I want, to not solve problems, and then to do them much better as they are was on by. Yes.
So, have you ever led before? Have you ever been a leader? And if yes, what was the experience that you went through during that leadership? Yeah.
Yes, I've been a leader at different levels. At my primary education level, I was a leader. At my secondary education level, I was also a leader. At my campus, I was also a leader. So I've been a leader. There's this saying that everybody should be a leader. Of course, whether you should be a leader. You should be managing something. You should be leading something. Even if it's a project, you should be leading it. So at campus, I am a Google Developer Student Club lead. So I lead the club. I set venues for people to learn, for students to learn who are interested in technology. Organizing the events is what I do at that club. And then making sure people learn the technology, because there are people who are interested in web design, there are people who are interested in data science, machine learning, and all other stuff. We want to see all those students learn what they are interested in. Yeah, that's what I do.
Yes. And through that leadership that you have been through, how has it helped you during your time that you've been working here in deepAfrica?
Yeah, leadership taught me about responsibility, and at deepAfrica, responsibility is very much of importance. So me being responsible at my leadership level, me leading the club, being responsible for the events, being responsible for everything, taught me to be responsible. I came to deepAfrica, I found that the responsibility also matters a lot, because at deepAfrica, you are assigned a task and you are supposed to be responsible for it. You're supposed to arrange everything. You're supposed to make sure that the project you assigned meets the deadline. Yeah, sure. It taught me about responsibility, and it's helping me a lot here at deepAfrica. Yes.
I know that you have been a student for the past for the past years, and now that you are now in a new environment. In school, in campus, you're used to lectures. You just seated and the lecturer is just teaching there in front. And now it's a new environment that you're in an office. How have you been able to adapt to such an environment?
Yeah, sure. Transitioning from school to the industry is really challenging. When you are at school, you can be writing some fun stuff on your CV. Hey, I'm Rodgers. I can work under pressure. Can do this and this. Yeah, actually, when you transition to the actual industry now, you find that some things are really quite tough. Like I said, of course, my CV, I can work under pressure, and that moment of me transitioning from school to deepAfrica and now being assigned tasks to meet that's supposed to be done before the deadline. So now then you realize, say, this pressure that I wasn't getting at my CV is real, because because before you adapt, before you plan your things well, before you know how to plan for your tasks, how to plan for the deadline, it was quite challenging. It was quite challenging compared to what I expected. So, but right now I'm comfortable. I can plan for the tasks. I can meet the deadline. Yeah, sure.
Oh, that's good. So, what is that thing that motivates you to accomplish your goals? I know there's that one thing or two that motivates you to accomplish your goals. What is that? To achieve your goals.
Okay, first I want to make my mama proud. That's the first goal. Yeah. And secondly, I want to have tasks done. Like really, if you think of an idea, I want that idea implemented and executed in the industry. Yeah, that's what pushes me, and then you have to learn, because there are new technologies which are coming. You can't be using outdated technologies. You have to learn new technologies. You need to be updating yourself. That will really push you to move out of your comfort zone, because you realize the world is changing very fast, especially in the tech industry. So you need to be upgrading. That's another thing that really challenges me to work more hard. Yes.
So how do you do it? How are you able to? I know in tech, you have to do a lot of research, because you're in a revolving world, as you said. So how do you do it?
Yes, there are those research you do at your personal level, and there are those research that the company does. The company comes up with a project of the company has those learning programs. For example, in the last 1 week, we have been having a program on customer care training. You have an expertise who is there, explaining how the customer care in the services are improving, what is supposed to be done. Those are the services which are done at the company. The company trains its employees, it upgrades, those employees get to upgrade themselves to know what's happening outside the company. Yes, those are done by deepAfrica. And to myself, of course, there are those things that I do to myself. Of course, nowadays there's Google does everything. And the news, because there's social media platforms, you can be watching what people say, what your people think. Once the technology, I think, new technology pops up, I think you will see over social media platforms, people speaking about a new technology. By that you get to learn. Maybe even if we are not supposed to react to every technology. We react to a technology that fits us because, yeah, sure. That's learning it at a personal level. But at Deep Africa, it trains its employees to upgrade from one level to another, and it keeps an eye of what's going outside in the industry. Yes.
And can you recommend someone to work in Deep Africa?
Oh yes, welcome to Deep Africa. But at Deep Africa, you get to take your career to the next level.
Sure.
It has been 1.5 months, but what I can say is I'm not Rodgers who came at Deep Africa 1 month ago, because at career-wise I've grown. I have more extra skills, and I can do more stuff. And I've learned, that how to manage clients, what clients need. They start you being a techie guy, but you don't know what a customer needs. For me, I've now come to, I've interacted with clients. I know what clients needs, what are the expectations.
Sure.
By that, I connect him, the business world, with the tech, with technology. With technology industry. I've learned so much. So here at Deep Africa, there's that space to learn. There's that space to learn, to improve yourself, and to do what you like.
Sure.
Yes.
So I've seen that your life has revolved around tech. So maybe what is your hobby? What do you like doing during your free time? What do you enjoy apart from tech? Yeah.
Yeah, I like enjoying so many stuffs. I like eating, of course. Nobody will that's one thing.
Okay.
I like eating. Yes, I also like watching movies. At my free time. I like watching movies. For example, you can watch a techie movie. At movies, that's where your interest gets to grow. Like you can watch a movie and you see some guy hacking a system, and then or hacking a bank, and then some cyber stuff, cyber security things. You get being interested. It gets interesting if you are techie guy and you understand what's going on. So I like watching those techie movies that have an element of technology in. Yes. I also like browsing. Browsing online. If I have an idea and sure, something pops up in my mind and I want to research to know more about it, I just browse. I like browsing for ideas. It's my interest. I do it my best. Yes, another thing I do is at my free time also I like driving. I like driving so much. Yeah, it's another skill that I have.
Wow, that's good. I know our managing director is watching. What is that one thing that you would like to tell him?
Thank you, George Nyansweta, for giving me an opportunity to work at Deep Africa as an intern. It has really improved me. It has taken my career to the next step. It has helped me to know how to interact with clients, to provide quality services to clients. It really matters to me, and I know it's going to take me to the next steps. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the opportunity. And I know Deep Africa is growing to high heights.
Sure thing.
Yes.
So maybe you can tell us what are some of the challenges you have been facing now as a techie, and how have you been able to overcome those challenges?
Yeah, as a techie guy, problems are everywhere. When you wake up in the morning, you try to write a program of code, the code doesn't run. That's already the first frustration in the morning. You ask yourself, why is the code not running? Why is it not running? Those are the frustrations of every developer. Every developer experiences in his or her daily life. Yeah. And another thing is, another challenge I can say is, building a product, maybe it doesn't come out the way you expected. For example, you build a website, maybe the layout comes out the way you were expecting it. That can give room for you to ask yourself so many questions. Am I not able to deliver? Am I not up to the task? That's also frustrating. Another challenges as a developer. Of course, you have, you know, there's this challenge of procrastination. Like you want to postpone everything. You have a task, like, but you want it to, it can be done the next. I can do it tomorrow. I can do it in the next 1 hour. You know, I don't know why it's so challenging, but procrastination, developers face it so much. It's a challenge that developers face. It's a challenge that I was experiencing, but still I realized I came to know how to arrange my tasks, those that are supposed to meet a deadline. Yeah. Another thing is about you feel that I'm not, you feel like I don't have those skills yet. Let me just work on it. You know, there's this thing as a tech guy, you feel you are not ready. You're not ready to the job market. Yeah, I don't have extra skills. They start feeling that you feel that you are not ready to the job market. Of course, what I can tell, nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect. So you just, some things you just learn in the industry. Yeah, you just learn while doing. That was a challenge also developers face. Yes.
Sure. And I know there are so many people who are watching us right now. We have young men and young ladies who have a passion, are passionate about tech, but they don't know where to start. They don't know how to do it, how to go about it. How can you advise them? You can just face the camera and tell them.
Yes, I know right now there are so many young guys watching me outside there. And you know, you getting started in tech industry is quite challenging because the tech industry is so broad. We understand there are so many subdomains in the tech industry. Like whether you can be interested in web design, you can be interested in data science, you can be interested in AI, machine learning, IoT, or cybersecurity. It's so wide. And for you now selecting the field that you want to venture, it becomes a problem. What I can tell you is you just decide by the field. First, you understand yourself, what you need, what you are capable of doing, because really the background matters. If it's a matter of data science, you can't do it if you really don't have strong mathematical skills. You really have to understand what the field needs, what the field of web design needs before you start something. And then what I can tell you is that you do things that you are capable. I mean, not so much hype. For example, you are a university student, still you want to do things that are supposed to be done by professionals. Like, for example, you may get that you only know how to write HTML code, a simple JavaScript code. You know, work at your space, solve the challenges which you can. At that level, you can't expect, to take people to Mars at that level like Elon Musk. No, that won't be happening because the probability is you will fail, and once you fail, you start doubting yourself. At that level, you know, odds are against you. What I can tell you is work at your level, solve problems that you can, even if how small it was. When I started at tech, the first problem that I solved was, writing a small script. It was a C++ language. Writing a small C++ language, imitating the clock, yeah, the watch. It was I set it so that when it's executed at a certain intervals, it produces a certain sound. Like it was able to wake me up. I was able to set time. That was a small program. So that's the problem that I identified at my level. I understood myself, what I need, and then I developed a solution. That's how it's supposed to be. You understand yourself, what you can do, and then you go for it.
Well, I know you have motivated a lot of people, and maybe there might be people who would like to reach out to the company. So maybe you can give them the social media handle. So in case they want maybe a website, a web hosting, or a domain name registration, they reach out to the company.
Yes, Kashua. So deepAfrica is all over social media. deepAfrica is on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok. It's all over. It's an online company. So we have one social media handle for all those platforms. It's at deepAfrica World. But at the same time, you can go to their website. You can pick a number, their company number from there, and then have a call at the end time. deepAfrica supports. It's a tech supports tech for clients 24 hours. So meaning you can call just at any time, whether it's daytime or at night, it's still okay.
Wow, that is very good. Yeah. Thank you so much, Rodgers. I really appreciate you so much. Thank you for having time to come and allowing us to interview. God bless you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
I appreciate it so much.
Thank you.
So, guys, that is Rodgers. You have heard about his story, and I can testify that he has a testimony of how deepAfrica has molded his life. So that is all for today. But before that, I want to appreciate a few people that has made this a success, starting with the managing director, George Nyaswenta. Thank you so much for the opportunity that you have given us, and thank you for making this happen. And also the sales and marketing director, who is Richard Karanja. Thank you so much for the help and the support that you have granted to us, and also for the operation manager, Samuel. Thank you so much, and all the staff and the departments, the web design department, sales and marketing department. We have the tech support department, and all the departments that are in deepAfrica. Thank you so much for your support, and thank you so much for the hard work and the determination that you have shown in this company. May God bless you so much. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. That is deepAfrica, because we have more videos that are yet to come. So please don't forget to hit that notification bell, and also share and comment to our channel. For now, it's goodbye. May God bless you.
Bye.
Bye.